Yo, I'm watching this freaking debate with Candace and Andrew, and oh my gosh, I've never seen a worse beatdown in my life. This guy basically paid $300,000 to end his career. But I have to show you this last part because I'm gonna be making a whole lot of posts about this. You're probably gonna get sick and tired of it. So if you haven't watched the full debate, don't worry. I'll keep you up to speed with a lot of different clips. But this part right here is just. It's so perfect. I mean, Andrew is literally just like he's shaking the whole time. He has been absolutely crushed. And anyone that says otherwise is either a Zionist, a TPUSA, like absolute shill, or a freaking bot. There's no explanation other than that. Even PBD sitting there watching Andrew, like, you can just tell he's like, brother, you need to stop while you're ahead. He's conceded literally like 4 times. Okay, but watch this one. So they're talking about the exploding mic theory. And basically Candace is like defending her position on why she thinks that it's a possibility. Which, by the way, she already crushed him in the beginning with the actual debate. And now they're just basically in this weird back and forth where Andrew is doing exactly what everybody knew he was going to do. And he's trying to like catch her in something and basically get her stuck in a lawsuit. So they're showing random like clips that are taken out of context and they're trying to get her to slip up and say something. And he's basically just interrogating her at this point. But she's genius because she's allowing it to happen, even though she could have easily just said no. She's allowing it to happen because it's just exposing these people for who they really are. They have no argument. They have no position whatsoever. And so now they're resorting to exactly what everybody knew they would, which is basically try to catch her up and try to get her caught in a lie or make her look dumb or whatever and get her in a lawsuit or whatever. But you have to watch this clip. Watch this. Okay, so here it is. So basically she's defending her position on the exploding mic theory, and she's using examples like Rob O'Neill, who's the Marine that killed Osama bin Laden, and Andrew's trying his best to do what he's done this entire time and sound smart and sound like he has any experience whatsoever, even though he's been actually caught in a lie about stolen valor, but we can get to that another time. But just watch this.
I'm gonna say when we looked at it, it was between 1,500 and 2,000, I'm pretty sure, pounds of energy coming at you, and you just go upward and to the side. I don't really buy that. I'm gonna just say, I just think that that's not possible. It doesn't go through on top of that, so it's another miracle. You didn't get blown backwards, it didn't go through. But I also want to say that you're saying this can happen, and Rob O'Neill is infinitely more qualified, I think, to speak on that.
Why?
And, well, because he's actually shot and killed people.
Why would that have anything to do with anything? Did he slow down all the videos of the people he shot to see if their clothes moved?
Well, why are you able to start your prison at fast?
Because I'm gonna
start your prison at fast.
Because I'm gonna tell you how projectiles work. He's not even gonna I guarantee you, this guy's not even gonna disagree with what I'm about to say. If it is the case that you have energy and you have mass, and the mass is moving in the air has to go somewhere. It doesn't have a choice.
I think you're totally BSing right now, man.
Not only am I not BSing, I'm telling you the truth. If a bullet is moving in air has to move out of the way of bullet.
Look at PBD.
Here, I don't know. I just
look at him.
I'd like to say some of you do these sorts of things where you assert something with a lot of confidence and
you can fact check it.
Fact
check your bullets displace air.
Not about whether it displace air, it's where it disperses the air. Underneath his shirt here.
It's not underneath the shirt.
The bullet's this big and you're telling me it's going to hit his neck?
Yes, it's not underneath the shirt. It starts up here and the collar's moving, and then you see the wave here as he's moving.
Look how disheveled he is. Yeah. It has gotten increasingly bad this whole episode.
I disagree with you.
Okay, I understand.
So now Candace brings up the clip of Rob O'Neill. Which, by the way, I've always been kind of skeptical about the whole Osama bin Laden thing. You guys know that. But at the very least, he definitely has more experience than Andrew Wilson.
They were more concerned about getting SIM cards out of cameras, removing cameras, and then getting him off the X somehow. That didn't seem a lot of concern for his life. It seemed like just clean it up. And then, I mean, I've been told they paved it over.
Look at Andrew.
Later, and then you get Erica Kirk behind all the razzle dazzle, and she's really quick to forgive the alleged shooter. Which
also, I'm pretty dang sure he has an earpiece in that ear. I don't know if that's a secret or not, but I've been watching it the whole time, and I'm pretty sure he has an earpiece in his right ear.
Yeah, I'm a SEAL Team 6 sniper. I'm asking a lot of questions. No one wants to answer them.
And you're able to. He's actually said very little about the explosive there. So
I'm
he
just saying he observed, he said he's shot people up close, and he's never seen a shirt move like that, and it looked to him like they're trying to put USA to say that she's already separate. I mean, my guess
tell you
is
what,
she hasn't because they returned
Candace
everything
put
to her,
on an absolute
but I-
master class here.
They don't
Love her or hate her,
That's my show you're watching.
you cannot
So
deny
you're
it.
pulling her from my show. So if I want to say something on my show, I can say that. I didn't say they owe me something. I don't think that that's ever,
You
unless you
can,
have
but
another
if you
clip.
say like you need to be sat down for questioning
Yeah.
and you don't even know if they haven't been, that's strange, right?
Do you know if they have been?
No, I have no idea.
So you're just saying that they haven't been?
Look at PBD's face.
Filling the air
If your entire thing is
junk.
if you're no, it's not junk. If the theory is why is it that Erica Kirk's not being sat down for questioning? But you have absolutely.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't
been
take it,
sat
dude.
down
The
for
amount of times
questioning.
that PBD has looked
But
over at
that
Andrew and just been like,
window. It creates an
he doesn't make that face, but you can just tell that he's thinking in his head,
that
like,
this should be happening.
what are you doing here, buddy?
Something's wrong here.
You've already run
Make
through the
sure
wall.
acknowledge that
That's
anything wrong
it.
at all.
Like, run to
I
the
just
wall.
think that my opinion is that she should be sat down and questioned. Evidence. Which one of the charges against, or all of them, do you think Tyler Robinson is guilty of?
The specific charge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think is that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, but of the 7 charges that he's being charged
Yeah, can we list them real quick?
He doesn't even know the charges.
with. Do you know?
He doesn't even know the charges.
Yeah, of course. But I
Can you
want to
name
make sure that
one?
we have them listed.
Yeah, but like can you name one? Because my general perspective is that you don't actually care about this case. You're not
Is
following
that
the
it?
case.
That's the
Yeah.
question. You're just not
but
following it
it
enough.
seems pretty, like, if you're going to engage, you're going to say the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson is guilty. I just think that you should, like,
All right.
can you tell me one
Then let's do the
charge
counter.
that he's...
You can really hang on. This is a great
No,
gotcha.
you just got to ask me, play
Yeah.
clips out of context,
Yeah,
put me
yeah.
in the hot seat, so please just answer the
This is
question.
fair.
Can you-
also
That's
said
it.
Since you've been following the case.
Why it's not aggravated murder. I
She
actually didn't think
just-
he was going to even try.
She just absolutely
pull
closed
off
this
and
down.
charged him with just murder.
This is it,
And
right
then
here.
I do also, again, want to stress to audiences that debate strategy of thinking that you have to speak faster, or somebody puts your hand up and they try to pretend like it's some sport. I think he thinks it's a blood sport. It's not. It's about being right and being principled when you're engaging. And you can make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. But at least be genuine in pretending that you care about this case enough to know one of the 7 charges that are up against Tyler Robinson when you say the evidence is overwhelming that he's guilty. If you would like to move to final statements, I'm fine. I want to make sure Andrew has had the time that he has requested.
I think your team would like to pull up the 7 charges that you just.
That was it.
about. If you
That was it.
pull that up.
She literally open shut this entire debate, absolutely crushed him, and proved that not only did he not know anything about this case, but the only reason he was there was because he was sent as a freaking watchdog. She literally proved it. She proved that not only was his position absolutely, like, there's nothing to stand on when it comes to the official narrative. But on top of that, she proved that he did not care about this case. He is not there to debate about this case. He was there for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is Turning Point USA, Erica Kirk, all of these people that are trying to push this official narrative and demonize Candace Owens and get her in a position where she can be liable for whatever legal consequences or whatever it is. They're basically just trying to destroy Candace Owens, and he was sent there to do it. They used him as their bulldog, basically, to try and go destroy Candace Owens, and the exact opposite happened. And Andrew Wilson is effectively absolutely irrelevant for time and all eternity at this point because he just got absolutely schwacked